My name is Danton.
Yes!
And so on a vacation, the last day of a vacation in Paris, my friend Mike and I were broke and desperately trying to sort of stretch the funds to make it till our flight home. Now, he was like rich kid broke, so a little bit different. Like, he had a savings account. I was like $40 to my name broke. Very different. So he knew this, but I wasn't going to beg him for money. I have dignity, right? So at this point, we managed to see all the famous sights from the outside. I saw the Glass Pyramid Museum and the never-ending stair tower. All the famous stuff. And not too far from our hostel was this cool place called Cinema Danton, which, again, my name is Danton, if you've already forgotten. And so I thought this was really cool. But of course, it's not like recommended by Rick Steves or anything, like as a place to stop. I thought it was cool. So we're leaving the Hunchback's house, and we go and we sit down on the edge of a low wall by the Seine River, which is a lot like the Schuylkill, mainly just in girth and cleanliness. And so we're on this edge of this thing, and my friend Mike, who's really a bully, he's like, I dare you to jump in. And I say, no, like very firmly, no. And he says, I'll give you 20 euros. So he can see me processing this on my face. And as that happens, a giant dead rat floats by. So now he has to double down on his dare negotiating. So he's like, I'll buy lunch, I'll buy dinner, 20 more euros. Finally, I just give up and I'm like, fine. I'll do it. Like sort of like that guy that just gave up his friends to the feds. Like, all right, I'll do it. So he I just have these like awesome pant short sort of zip away pant short things and a t-shirt. I give him everything else so it doesn't get wet. And he goes and sets up camp, because my only demand was that I got a picture of all this amazingness. And so he sets up camp at like a bridge a block away. And once I see he's situated, and I'm on the edge, and the last ferry and dead rat go by, I finally jump in. And it is disgusting. It's freezing cold, not refreshing at all. And it's just a like slimy, and slime outside of like a 90s Nick TV show is not a good thing. And so it's really gross. I climb my way out. I'm like making my way everywhere, like to get out of this area and get back up to the main street. And as soon as I get up there, I hear police sirens. And I immediately think it's from me, right? Because anybody who ends up in the Seine is either accidental or suicidal. And so I just like dart for a side alleyway, and obviously it's less direct, but also less police. So I take that route. I end up at this train entrance where we said we would meet, and I'm waiting for him, and nothing. And everyone around is staring, because I'm the only person who's soaking wet and barefoot, just standing at the subway entrance. So I'm like, shit, I need to get out of here. I can see the police right there. Like, I need to get out of here. So I go to leave, and I'm like, I'll just take the train. Oh, shit. Like, he has my tickets, my wallet, my passport, my shoes, everything. So I'm like, I can't wait here. I'm going to get arrested if I stay here. So I need to leave. So I have a vague sense of direction where I need to go. It's Paris, no big deal. And so I just start jogging in a general direction. And as this is happening, I haven't been paying attention to the weather. The sky like opens up and it just downpours. So I get soaked again and completely look homeless. And now I'm like running. I run for like 20 blocks. And for a minute, the rain clears. And I'm standing on this corner, and I see a little sign in the distance that says, Cafe Danton. Cinema Danton, the fucking Danton neighborhood. This was meant to be. I know that I can follow the train. I can't go on the train, but I can follow the train line. So I run another 20 sloppy jogging blocks all the way to the hostel door. I tear open the hostel door, and there's no one there. The hotel check-in person, but no one else. I'm waiting for Mike. I'm thinking he's dead, he's arrested, who knows. I'm just panicking. And as all this is happening, he bursts through the door. And I'm like, holy shit, man, what happened? And he's like, I kind of hung back, man. I was scared. And he just hid. Pansy, right? He's just like hiding. And this whole time, like, he's just hiding and waiting. On foot, I beat him back. He took a train. I was on foot. 40 blocks. I beat him back. But the only thing I could say, because I was so exhausted still, I just looked at him. I was like, pay up.